What's up, everybody? This is Chris, otherwise known as Music City Driver, or other way around, whichever way you want to do it. Anyway, I just pulled out of McDonald's getting a quick bite to eat for lunch. So I drove last week, and I actually drove on Friday and Saturday, and I drove last night on Sunday. Sunday is a rarity for me. I hardly ever do it, and I might start doing it again. Or not again, but doing it. So as you can see, this last week, I had 324.22 on Uber, and that was a total of 21 rides, and it only shows me online for about 24 and a half hours. I would estimate probably closer to about 26 or 27, something like that, maybe. Not too shabby. I got some tips, $23. What it's not included on here is I did get some cash tips. I actually got a $20 cash tip for a ride on Friday night, and another $20 for a tip for another $20 cash tip for another ride that I gave on Saturday night, I believe it was. So that was $40 in cash tips. On the app, I've got $23 in tips on Uber. So that's 324, 22. I'm kind of tongue-tied today for some reason. I've already got the 40 in there that I was just talking about, the cash. So that's 364.22 for Uber. For Lyft, I did not do quite as many rides, but I did do some decent money on there. I mostly took XL rides when I could, Lyft XL rides, unless I accidentally accepted one. So actually, Lyft, funny story, Lyft actually put me in timeout for 30 minutes. I guess it was last night, actually, because I would start to close down Waze or something. I don't know. I would touch my phone somehow, and Lyft would be on. And Lyft's UI, user interface, is so sensitive that it just accepts a ride automatically. And I ended up canceling a lot of those, and they suspended me for 30 minutes. I guess put me in timeout, telling me stop canceling rides. So from now on, I'm going to quit playing with my phone while I'm online with Lyft. If I'm going to play with my phone, like on Facebook or something like that, I'll just turn Lyft off from now on, because I don't seem to have that trouble with Uber's app for some reason. Uber, I hardly ever accidentally accept a ride on Uber. Anyway, so obviously it shows 0 now because it's a new week. Why is this? Okay, there we go. So why is this thing not doing it? So I had 18 rides over the weekend for Lyft. Total of $243.81. Tips of $12. This is one of the first weekends in a while that I have gotten less tips on Lyft than I have on Uber. Usually it's the other way around. And that was an Uber trip that I got a $20 tip on. Actually, both were Uber trips that I had $20 tips on. So that was $40 in tips plus what I got in the app on Uber, and only $12 in tips so far. Now, there could be some delay, as always. Sometimes I'll have tips pop up from 3 or 4 days ago, sometimes on both apps. So it was $243.81 there, and some of this was from a referral. So I actually did way better on Uber. So it's a total of $608.03. Not too shabby, I guess. Like I said last night, which kind of shocked me, I actually did a decent amount last night of rides. On Lyft, I didn't do as many. I had 7 rides for $68 last night, $7 in tips, $4.44 in bonuses. I did have one little heat map that took forever to max out at $4.44, and that was the maximum. And then it took me forever to get a Lyft ride to finish it out. So that was interesting. So, and then I got on Uber last night. Sorry, getting into a parking garage real quick. But on Uber last night, I actually had 6 trips for a total of $91.17. Some of those were select. Some were XL. There's an Uber XL, Uber XL Select, Uber XL, Uber XL, and one Uber X. Now, last night I got a kind of a unicorn ride, I guess you could call. I got a ride that was $41.02, and it wasn't that great because it was Uber X, regular rates, didn't get a tip at all. even though I stopped by a gas station for them to get something to drink. It went all the way from Burns, Tennessee, if you're familiar with that, which is outside of Dixon. And I went all the way to Antioch off of Bell Road. So that was a pretty good 44.78 miles, 53 minutes. So, I mean, $41 an hour is nothing to sneeze at, I suppose. And at least I got paid into town, which that almost never happens for me. So that was a nice, and I got a little small long pickup fee because I actually got the request not too terribly long after I left my house last night, or yesterday afternoon, and I had to go up into Burns from my area. So I got a $2.26 long pickup fee. Ooh, wow, it was really worth it. But I don't know. This trip, I hate to complain about it, but this is a decent trip for an ex-driver. It's just, if that had been an XL, it probably would have been $80 plus. So anyway, started out the night pretty good, getting a ride into town, and then it actually was pretty busy. There's this Isogenics conference in town this week. It kicked off last night, the official kickoff, and it's going to go through Wednesday, or through Tuesday, I guess. Tuesday night is their like big awards gala thing that they do. And so I'm assuming Wednesday morning will be really, really good for airport runs for Nashville. Going to the airport from various hotels. There's hotels scattered everywhere because there's almost 20,000 people for this convention. I think last night I heard from one of the people that it was about 15 or 16,000. I had initially heard 20,000, but 15 or 16 sounds about right. They actually have taken over a lot of downtown, Music City Center, Bridgestone Arena. Last night they had the millennials group of people for that company were at Wild Horse from like 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. or 10 p.m. or something like that. Anyway, so they had that reserved, and then I know there's stuff going on tonight. I'm going to try to get out this afternoon and try to hit some of the people leaving the convention. But that's about it. I'm hoping that it seems like school started today in Davidson County, which is the county that Nashville is in, and I'm hoping that maybe took some of the school workers and teachers off the driving rolls for a while. The college students are still not back. Vanderbilt starts back the 22nd, I think. And I'm looking for things to gradually get busier. The airport was pretty packed this morning. I actually did a couple of airport runs last night, strangely enough. It was so crowded at the airport, it was crazy because of this convention, I believe. So got a couple of airport runs, had a couple of stacked back-to-back runs from Lyft. Nothing on Uber back-to-back like that. But that's about it, guys. So, and on the app, like I said, it showed on the app for Lyft. The heck? Showed on the app for Lyft the number of hours that I did last week was... Okay, you can wake up any day, phone. What's going on? I don't know why my phone's acting so weird. Huh. Acting very strange. Anyway, I would estimate from my records that I keep probably it's about 8 hours there, 8 hours there, probably about maybe 26 hours. Maybe 26 hours total is what I did. So anyway, guys, I am out of here. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope you have a lucrative time out driving. As always, if you guys are out driving, be safe, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content here. And I will hopefully see you guys soon.